So here we are at part three, and what we're going to do with this is we have to have the image on the home page. Well, we went ahead and we found the image. We have the image sitting right here in the page right here, but we want to be able to have it show up on this page. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put down right in here the image of the puppy. Now to do that, I have to make the change here. You can't make any changes here. Remember, you have to make all your changes in your text file. And I'm going to use a new tag called an image tag, an IMG tag. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in my opening, and I'm going to put in IMG. And then I have to give it a source, src equals, and then the source goes into quotes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to look in the images folder, and then slash. This right here says look in the images folder. It's all in the same spot called student website. I don't have to give it any more data than that. The images folder, then puppy.jpg. And then I'm going to close quote. And then I'm going to put in something called an alt tag. Alt tags are required. An alt tag means that you are telling people who are visually impaired what this image says. It is industry standard. It is required of all websites, and I will expect to see it in your source code. It also, by the way, pops up in the hover text of most browsers. They're often using it, not always, but they're often using the alt tag for the hover text. And I'm going to call it alt equals, and then I have to put this in quote, puppy. And I'll close the quote. And then I'll close the tag. This does not require a /img. The image tag is self-contained. I'm going to hit save, and go over here, reload it, and there's my puppy. Really cute, really big, unnecessarily big. So I'm going to give it a size. And that is something that is done in a measurement called pixels. What that means is when you get into the sizes of images, they're measured in dots. The dots are called pixels. It's just a way of measuring image size. And I'm going to give it a measurement of 300 wide by 200 high. And that's going to take this large image and it's going to make it much smaller. So I'm going to type in style. I'm going to say in style now. In HTML, we're going to get into this later on, but style means simply this is how you're going to format your content. I'm going to hit style equals, and then I'm going to tell it what my style is going to be. And I'm going to say width, and then I'm going to use colon, that's the two dots, and I'm going to tell it to go 300 pixels wide, semicolon, because I'm going to have more. And I'm going to do height, H-E-I-G-H-T, colon, and then I'm going to say 200 pix. And then I'm going to do semicolon, because I've ended these two. The semicolon says this is one command. The semicolon says end the command. The colon actually tells me that what comes after is the parameter. So the width is what I'm telling it to do. 300 is telling it how much I want. Height's telling me what I want to do. 200 is telling me what I want. Click save. When I reload this page, absolutely nothing happens, and I made a colossal mistake. What did I do? I did not close my quote. Close your quote. There it is. So that's my mistake, and it's good to know. Now, what I just did there was debugged as well. You see that I left off this ending quote, and the picture didn't even show. I'll show you what I did again. Save it, run it. Wait, the picture disappears, but I know it's here. Well, it's because I didn't close the quote, so it didn't know what to do, so it just ignored this command entirely. If you don't have the command in there properly, it will ignore the command, or it might crash the page. There's my puppy, much smaller. Do that and move on to your next item.